What's happening, Captains? I've been wanting to get a pair of Keb trousers from Fjallraven for a long time, but when I made my original decision, I ended up going with the Vita Pro in the ventilated ones because they were all that G1000 fabric. But when I saw that they had improved the fit and styling and came in a new, really awesome color, I knew I just had to try it. So let's go take a look at them. Here's the first look at them. First thing right off the bat, these things are crazy comfortable. And I absolutely love this color. Is this really cool green with a camo print on it. Now, it's not like a camo print I'm used to. I'm used to like real tree camos, so I don't know how official it is, like if it would actually help you hide from wildlife. But it looks super cool. And it's just, I love a pair of green pants for hiking pants, or just in general, let's be honest. It's a good color on me. But what really make these things special at first viewing are all the little details that are just so well engineered. Like little pocket holes to slide in knee pads if you need it, which is just a great idea, and so many other features that we'll get into. But me sitting here talking about it and just having the first put on and first look isn't really going to give you guys a good view of what they are. So we need to go on a hike. It's not gonna be hard. It's just gonna be like 2 or 3 hours this morning, and we're gonna put these pants through their paces and be out there long enough that I can give you a good idea of what they're like, and then I can better talk about the things I like, things that may need improvement or whatever. But let's get going. Now that I've had a decent morning hike in these, let's talk about what I really like. So today obviously wasn't a very rigorous hike. I'm just hiking in the parks and walking trails around here at home. But I did want to try these things out before I talked about them because, you know, if I just buy them and look at them and give first impressions, like that's great, but that doesn't really tell you anything. And while this wasn't a super strenuous test, I did spend a couple of hours out here walking around and like checking them out and climbing and putting them through their paces. So I can tell you pretty confidently what I like and what I might be worried about over time, but we'll see. Now, the first thing is these are the new Keb trousers with the improved and updated fit. And I will say when I got them, I ordered my normal size and it's a little loose on me, but I would way rather have pants that are loose and need a belt than something that's tight, especially with hiking gear. Now, one thing that put me off getting the Kebs for a long time was I thought these did better in colder climates. Like I thought these were thicker, like warmer wearing pants. So I ended up getting the Vita Pros. Those are all this G1000 fabric. And they're actually quite hot, but luckily I got the ventilated version of those, which have the zips on either side of the leg, and it's been fine. But then when I found out that these have a mixed fabric, I was way more excited to try them out. And then when I saw they were in this cool camo colorway, I knew it was just the time I absolutely had to get a pair. Obviously, these are a mix in between that really robust G1000 fabric and like this stretchy, like breathable material here, and it makes them super comfortable. But you have the G1000 in high wear areas like the bottom of the leg, back of the leg, your knees, thighs, and then of course your butt where you're sitting. Because even the most athletic of you need to take a break when you're hiking every now and then. So you got to keep that butt protected, right? But yeah, so that stretchy material actually makes them a super comfortable pair of hiking pants, like really comfortable, because you just have the stiff, super bomb-proof G1000 fabric where it's absolutely needed, and then it's just a hyper comfortable material that's really movable everywhere else. And so it makes these some of the most comfortable hiking pants I've ever worn. Now, like I said, I'd been using the Vita Pros, which are all G1000 fabric. So it could just be my experience, but yeah, these things are super comfortable. And they have a ton of great features. Like, let me show you some of them. So you've obviously got 2 thigh pockets, but then on the left one, it's a little special. You've got not only the flap pocket, like on the right side, it's got a zipper closure, so you can really secure things. Like I've got my iPhone 15 Pro Max in here. You also have some really great ventilation zips right here. No mesh or anything, it just goes straight to the skin. But if you're a big sweaty boy like myself, those ventilation zips are fantastic. So that combined with the breathable fabric makes these really great for warm weather actually. And I was pleasantly surprised by that because here, it's hot more often than it is cold. And down around the ankle, you've got a lot of really cool features like a snap here that's on elastic that you can pull through to tighten up the ankle around your ankle. And if you've ever been in a place with lots of tall grasses or those little pricker bushes, you will know how important it is, or even like around here with snakes. Like you don't want anything running up your leg. So being able to cinch it down, really, really cool. But that's not the only feature they have down there. So beyond the ankle cinch, on the front here, you've got a little lace hook that you can hook into the laces of your hiking shoes or hiking boot, and it just keeps your pants from flying up. Again, if you've been in a place and you've experienced that just nagging sensation of having something go up your pant into your boot and just be there, having anything to keep that pant tight and down is awesome. Now, I'll try to keep this whole thing short because you've got things to do, and obviously it's just picking up with rain here, which isn't a bad thing, but I'm kind of worried about the camera. So yeah, all in all, I have to say that these are some really great hiking pants. They have the mobility, they have the protection, and I think they will do you really, really well on your adventures. The one thing I am concerned about, and I'll like check back in with you guys after a year of wearing them or so, or I'll try to, you guys might have to remind me, is the stretchy material. I want to make sure it lasts as well as the G1000 fabric does, because I'm a little scared it might wear out over time, especially with like all the thorn bushes and pricker bushes that are around here with like my hiking experience. But overall, I think they are fantastic. They've got everything you need and nothing that you don't. It's all purpose built specifically for adventures, and it's fantastic. I hope you've enjoyed this review, and I hope you've gotten something out of it. And I just want to thank you all so much for watching this, if you're still around, and watching all of my videos. Your support means everything to me because I can't do what I do without support from you guys, and I really appreciate that. And so thank you so much, and as always, I hope to see you out there. Bye.